Hey, welcome to a fresh new episode of the TD News Show, everybody. And today, Nvidia is no more interested in ray tracing, and AMD, boy, oh boy, we have a lot to talk about them. So, let's start the show, shall we? And let's start the show with Nvidia because their CEO Jensen Huang might have said that they are not interested in ray tracing, kinda, because they are not interested in ray tracing on mobile phones. At Computex, AMD announced that AMD and Samsung are collaborating together to bring RDNA 2 based graphics architecture to Samsung Mobile, and with it they are trying to bring ray tracing in mobile phones. And Mr. Jensen Huang, CEO of Nvidia, might have a thing or two to say about that. Ray tracing games are quite large, to be honest, Huang said, according to ZNet. The data is quite large and there will be a time for it. When the time is right, we might consider it. So it looks like that Nvidia is right now not interested to bring ray tracing on your mobile device. But here's the thing, Nvidia, don't you think you guys are underestimating AMD way too much? Like their FSR, I know, you and a lot of people are underestimating FSR, and there's a video coming about that why I think FSR is better than Nvidia's DLSS. So Jensen, if you're watching this video, get subscribed and hit the like button because I have a thing or two to say about that. And talking about Nvidia, the RTX 3070 Ti is out. With it, all the reviews are out there in the wild, and I've already made a video about that. You can check it out right here. But if you want a professional opinion, because if you think I'm not, which to be honest I'm not, then I've linked down an article from Video Cards. It is the review roundup where you will be able to find every single review out there in the wild, whether it's written or in video form. Now let's talk about AMD, because as I said, we have a lot to talk about them. First, there's been a leak from known leaker Vegeta, and as per him, the next gen Ryzen CPUs, the Zenfo CPUs, are coming Q4 2022. So yeah, you have to wait for a long time to get your hands onto a Zenfo CPU. But to be honest, even if AMD launched their Zenfo CPU this year, I'm not sure you would be able to get your hands onto one because the infamous stock shortage. But hey, I have more. There is also an update on Raphael's, like AMD's AM4 sockets, the next generation CPU, Raphael's IHS design, and it has open capacitors, and I don't know why. And I'm not a chip designer. Why should you even ask me that question, man? But wait, there's more. Recent Linux kernel update confirms that AMD's Instinct MI200 CDNA 2 GPU has MCN multi-chip module design, and by that I mean that GPU gonna have two GPU dies, one primary and one secondary. And believe me when I say it, there's more from AMD. Yeah, there's more, because AMD announced Radeon Pro W600 series GPUs. But hey, those are workstation GPUs, and we don't care about that. And wow, that was a lot to take in. How about we cool it down with some cooling quick news? TSMC's 4nm production is a full quarter ahead. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang to host an executive keynote at Teratec 2021 on June 23rd. SK Hynix admits that a batch of its DRAM wafer is defective. GPU sales increased by 39% in 2021. Bosch unveils €1 billion chip manufacturing facility in Germany. GALAX unveils its GeForce RTX 3080 Ti Hall of Fame graphics card. Elgato launches Stream Deck 5.0 app with new features and an icon pack. Noctua's NHP1 passive heatsink arrives for $100. El Salvador become the first country to approve Bitcoin as legal currency. Playdate pre-orders to begin next month. And finally, Battlefield 2042 trailer got revealed. And that was all for today's techie stuff. And if you want to know more about any of those stories, all the sources will be linked down in the description, so don't forget to check them out. Now let's talk about some of the stuff I like, starting with Netflix's live action adaptation of Cowboy Bebop will be hitting the streaming service at this fall, and I want to see the people behind that project are really good and talented, and Cowboy Bebop is a pretty good anime. If you haven't watched it, it's one of those OG classic animes, and I really like that. It has comedy, it has humor, it has drama, it has action, it has everything. It's jam-packed. It only had one season, and I don't know, Netflix is planning it like that, frame to frame recreation of Cowboy Bebop. for one season I cannot talk, and or they're gonna do more of those seasons, whatever it is. I'm kind of excited, and I generally don't get excited for these kind of projects, but for this I don't know why I am a little bit excited for this. 20th Century Fox and next animated movie Ron's Gone Wrong trailer got revealed, and it has Jack Galifianakis, and I'm excited about this movie. Like, I don't get excited any animated movie if that is not from Pixar. But I don't know, like, because Jack Galifianakis is not child friendly. To be honest, that guy is funny as hell, but he's not 100% child friendly, to be honest. So I don't know, but the trailer looked good and it had the humor, and it is kind of an interesting topic, but again it kind of a leaning into that emoji movie and stuff like that. So I don't know how it's gonna be turning out, but whatever it is, I'm excited. Next, Indiana Jones 5's picture leaks from set, and boy, Harrison Ford looks old, man. Like, I grew up with Indy, the original Indy trilogy. I grew up with that, except the Shia LaBeouf version. It's good, but it's not like the original trilogy. And now that I said it, it got me thinking. I watched all of these movies at the age when I shouldn't be watching these movies. And to be honest, my parents didn't care what movie I was watching if it's not horror, or at least the poster doesn't indicate something that is not age appropriate. And I should talk to my mom. Why they let me watch those movies when I wasn't supposed to watch them? That should be a very interesting conversation. And now for the last bit of a news today, and that is Conan O'Brien's last guest would be Jack Black, and I'm happy about it. Like, I was thinking how the Team Coco gonna end, or the whole talk show. To be honest, Team Coco, Conan O'Brien's talk show, is one of the best talk show right now in the Hollywood. Others, Fallon, Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and James Corden, they're good, and but they are talk shows. They are your average talk shows. Conan O'Brien brings his charm into his show, and seeing its end is a little bit sad, but hey, he has been doing it for a long time, and that man needs to try some different projects. I definitely think that man needs to try different projects. Like, you should be trying another videos, because this video is ending. Yes, this is the end of this video ending. So if you like this one, hit the like button. If you don't, leave it a dislike. But it hurts when you dislike videos. It really hurts. But hey, you can do whatever you want, and if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, which I appreciate if you do that, we'll do it by here. And this is Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.